Whoa, he really did that? Live on stage, cameras rolling, legends in the crowd, and his ex-wife just feet away? Papoose didn't just make a statement at the BET Awards, he dropped an emotional bombshell. That's right, the so-called king of loyalty boldly declared in front of everyone that he's married to Claressa Shields, the reigning boxing champion and now the queen of his heart, and right behind them, none other than Remy Ma, glowing in full glam but barely holding it together, like someone who just realized she wasn't the leading lady anymore. The cameras caught every moment, the forced smile, the quiet whisper, the subtle hand squeeze, and the crowd's collective gasp. Then, Remy blinked, stood up, snatched her clutch, and walked out as if the credits were rolling on a 15-year love story she never saw ending that way. So, was it love or a public execution? Romance or revenge? In designer threads? Because what went down at the BET Awards wasn't just a headline. It was a full-blown spectacle wrapped in satin and served with a side of scandal. Buckle up, because this wasn't a moment. This was a televised ambush in a tuxedo. We're talking whispers backstage, tea boiling on Twitter, and reactions flying faster than Remy Ma's exit. Let's be clear, the BET Awards didn't just celebrate music this year, they hosted a live soap opera, a red carpet turned battleground, a love triangle gone prime time. Think divorce court meets love and hip-hop, complete with stilettos, side-eyes, and one poor usher awkwardly guarding Remy Ma's seat like she might actually come back. If you're just tuning in, here's the jaw-dropping recap you didn't know you needed. Papoose? Yes, that Papoose, the man who became the poster child for loyalty, who stood 10 toes down for Remy Ma through her prison bid, her comeback, and every tabloid rumor in between. The same man who built his whole brand around being the ride-or-die husband. That Papoose just dropped the messiest plot twist of the decade at the 2025 BET Awards. In front of industry legends, flashing cameras, and open mics, he didn't just show up with Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic gold, medalist, undefeated boxing icon, he introduced her as his wife. You read that right. Not date, not partner, not we're getting to know each other. He hit us with, "This isn't just my date, this is my wife now." Sir, what? This wasn't a private moment caught on a blurry fan cam. No, this was a red carpet declaration during a BET digital interview, with receipts. And while the crowd was still trying to process it, social media was already combusting. Because let's be real, Yikes is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. The reporter paused, blinking twice. Claressa chuckled and touched his chest like they'd just launched a surprise collab. In that split second, Remy Ma, sitting just a few rows away, visibly froze. You could almost hear the emotional crack of her lashes under the pressure. Let's back it up, because in proper gossip style, we don't just spill tea, we let it boil. This betrayal didn't happen overnight. It's been brewing. And if you were watching closely, this twist didn't exactly sneak in, it gave hints before stepping through the door. Remember those rumors from last year? The quiet talk about Remy Ma getting a bit too close to Easy the Block Captain? Yeah. The supposed affair, the sketchy DMs, the grainy parking lot clips, and that freestyle fan swore had hidden jabs. Well, it looks like Papoose took all that shade, all that silence, and did what any heartbroken man with a sharp lineup and a big stage might do. He leveled up loudly, with the cameras rolling and Remy sitting just feet away. Let that sit for a second. This wasn't a vague breakup post. This wasn't a cryptic tweet. This was a live mic and a broadcasted gut punch. Backstage sources say BET execs were completely caught off guard. One anonymous crew member, who goes by the name Light Regary, said there was no heads up, no script, no prep for what went down. We were following the show rundown as usual, and then he just dropped it. My headset went dead silent. Then someone in the control booth said, "Did he just say wife?" Yes, Larry, he did. And the most savage part? Papoose supposedly stared straight into the camera right after, like he knew the internet would pause, rewind, zoom, meme, and explode into a 5-day frenzy. And that's exactly what happened. Let's get into the optics, shall we? Because Claressa didn't just arrive like a champ, she came looking like the final boss of heartbreak, sharp, stunning, and glowing like the BET lighting crew had a whole setup just for her. Hair flawless, diamonds flashing, and not a hint of regret in her entire stride. Then there was Remy, placed not just behind them in seating, but in presence. You know that look when you're trying to seem unbothered, but the camera catches you blinking through your emotional history? That was her. Arms folded, jaw clenched, slowly nodding like she was running a diss verse through her head, just waiting on the beat to hit. A woman in the crowd, who said she was a Remy fan turned Claressa supporter, called the moment wild. Felt for Remy, but sis spins a game, and this was karma with a mic. Harsh? Maybe, but the internet backed it. And you already know what came next. Remy Ma stood up. No scene, no shouting, just a slow rise, a pause, a slight head shake, and a walk-off so cold it practically fogged the camera. TikTok clipped it, Twitter replayed it, and YouTubers broke down her every step like game film. Some say she paused. Caught. In that split-second decision between staying to hold it together or leaving to salvage whatever pride hadn't just been flash-fried on live TV. She picked the latter. And the internet. It picked chaos. Within hours, hashtags were flying. Monk Remy walked out, one with Papoose dated that, and the ruthless, all the way done. Meanwhile, Claressa and Papoose were glowing like they just wrapped a destination wedding. They posed for the cameras, grinned for interviews, and even hit that cheek-to-cheek lean couples do when they know their ex is still watching. Now, anonymous sources, and by that, we mean some guy online with a handle like tsniper911, claimed this wasn't just a soft launch, it was a statement, a shot fired, a full-blown PR battle move. One alleged DM screenshot from a Claressa fan group chat claimed she told him to make it public tonight, said it was time to shut the door on the past for good. And he did exactly that. Let's be real, love can be messy. But this wasn't about romance. This was emotional checkmate. Papoose brought a queen to the table, locked eyes with his past, and declared, "Game over. If you think this ends here, think again." Part 2 reveals an alleged BET conspiracy to seat Remy Ma right, behind Papoose and Claressa shields for maximum camera attention. An insider, Stage Love Stacy, leaked a secret audience chemistry map labeling them as former spouses, potential triggers, optimal cam angle. Sound Booth Sean, a BET audio tech, claims Remy's mic stayed hot during the announcement. She whispered, "So this is what loyalty looks like now." Twitter called it the coldest diss line of 2025. Remy reportedly slammed her BET program into her bag, popping a nail that landed in Busta Rhymes' lap. Meanwhile, Papoose and Claressa smiled through it all, with Claressa declaring, "I'm undefeated in and out the ring." The drama is far from over. Fans went full CSI, analyzing Remy Ma's eye twitch, catching whispers, even 3D rendering her purse slam. TikTok exploded with reenactments like Shakespearean drama. I stood. I blinked, I left. But insiders say it was all staged for a BET docuseries, Remy vs. Reality, The Loyalty Files, with Mona Scott Young behind it. Biet denies it. Claressa teased episode 3 cryptically. Fans split into Nuck redemption, poor Tink Claressa, and Papoose played everyone factions, especially after a blurry 2023 screenshot resurfaced. Then, Biet's camera team leaked behind-the-scenes photos, like Remy wiping tears under a red exit sign, captioned, "Captured, not staged." But everything feels scripted. The moment played like a season finale, with viral edits set to Beyoncé. And Celine Dion songs. Bet trends. Papoose is ice cold, Claressa's Mrs. Heavyweight energy, and Remy stays silent, leaving solo and steely. Part 3 promises legal drama, diss tracks, and ultimate revenge brewing. Remy Ma has gone scorched earth, unfollowing Claressa Shields, muting BET, and booking studio time in Atlanta with a revenge beat producer. Meanwhile, Claressa and Papoose smile like BET rom-com stars. Hashtags like "just bet set her up" and "toxic televised" are trending as fans rage over staged seating, leaked audio, and lingering camera shots on Remy's reaction. Bet stayed silent while Papoose announced his new marriage just 3 rows ahead. A cease and desist letter from Remy's team allegedly hit Claressa's inbox over a viral interview jab. Remy's also working with PR on a docuseries behind her back, The Remy Ma Story, with Netflix and Zeus circling. Leaked chats hint Remy expected this, but not publicly. Twitter detectives and astrologers blame Mercury retrograde for the wild. X-Soup energy. And then there's the Easy the Block captain rumors resurfacing. His 2023 fling drama is back after someone found an old post with a shady caption. Some people just love attention. Me, I prefer truth. Coincidence? Fans aren't buying it. Easy even liked, and then unliked, the post announcing Papoose and Claressa's marriage. The drama only grows. Fan reactions are wild. Some defend Remy's legacy, others praise. Claressa's boss energy and Papoose's image has flipped from loyal husband to villain. One tweeted, "He held her down while she did time, then aired her out on award night." Another said, "Papoose didn't just end a marriage, he ended public trust in love." With Claressa a fighter, Remy a rapper, and Papoose unbothered, the next move could be anything. This isn't over, just an intermission. When it returns, expect 4K drama streaming everywhere, hosted by someone messy. Buckle up, cameras never lie, but hearts do leak. After unpacking the chaos, zooming in on tears, and replaying awkward glances, at the BET Awards, we have to ask, was this the most savage public blindsiding of the decade, or just bad timing and perfect angles? Remy Ma didn't clap, smile, or speak, but her face said it all. He really married another woman 3 rows ahead of me. Now, we want to know, was this Papoose's final mic drop? Did BT set Remy up for Heartbreak TV? Is Claressa truly unbothered or playing a role? What would you do in Remy's shoes? Drop your thoughts below. Like, subscribe, and share with anyone who thinks award shows are drama-free, because BET 2025 proved otherwise.